Hi guys, so we got cut off by the stream limit. We're back with the last 16 match of the Invitational by Holy Case, a side event for the Mezz Bucharest Open. We have Niels Fayen versus Patrick Frazier. Score is 5-4, as you can see, obviously. And the main event will start tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. local time in Bucharest, Romania. That's about 8:30. So you can find the draw and everything on 9ball.ro.
Right, coming up, guys, we're going to have Marcus Shamat against Ralph Suke, last match of the night. We're going to swap over to that. It's going to kick off in a moment. We're just watching the finish of the Niels Fayen Fraser Patrick game. Niels looking to run this match out here. Been a bit of a grind on this match for Neil. 4-all at one point. Neil's just found an extra gear. But yeah, stick around. Marcus Shamat, Ralph Suke will be coming up shortly. And we are live in Bucharest at the IDM Mezz Open Invitational event. Neil's just making sure here. He's got a nice angle on this 6. He can stun down the table, take the 7 into the bottom left pocket. He's just looking at it there, where he wants to leave that cue ball. Got a nice angle though. Just going to stroke this in. The cue ball's automatically coming down table. There we go. Looking okay, Niels here. Should be running this out. Just got to be a little bit careful with this shot. If he's going inside English, just watch the cloth doesn't slide. Take the cue ball offline of the shot. played it even better. He's forced it around there. Didn't want to play it with inside English. A little bit risky. He's put some power into it. He's played it well. And he should be seeing this one out. There we go, little fist pump from Niels. He was happy with that one. Yeah, 4-all at one point that match. And then Niels just found an extra gear. A little bit unlucky for Fraser. He was playing well earlier, beating Kaledio Kachi in the previous match. Fraser had 2 golden breaks in that match as well. But we'll be getting back over to the match table, the main table. Got Ralph Souquet coming up against Marcus Shamat, rolling back the years for these two.
What's the matter with you? Marcus.
Ralph's been waiting patiently for the last 30 minutes or more, just for the conclusion of that game.
Well, as I said earlier on, I know the night is young. The night is young. This is where we can start singing some karaoke. We can get. I hear that Ralph Souquet's very good at. He's very good with the Freddie Mercury song. Very good. And I hear that Neil Swain is really, really good with Elvis. So maybe tomorrow we can get Niels up there to sing an Elvis number. Marcus Shamat, where are you? I saw a mouse. There he is, there. There on the stair, right there. A little mouse with gloves on. I saw a mouse. Where? There on the stair, right there. A little mouse with claws on.
We'll do that one tomorrow, Marcus, yeah? Yes. Tomorrow afternoon.
That's it, now we're getting some people in the arena. That's it, what it's all about. We've got 2 veterans of the game just about to take place here. We've got the former Moscone winner, the captain. We've got the world champion Souquet. He's won everything in the game has to offer, and they're just about to entertain you. They're veterans of the game. They might not look it, but they are. Ralph still looks like he's about 25. Ish. Dankeschön. Oh, Dankeschön. Hello there, how are you? Whoa, hold on. We've got an absolute young lady together, the first last one. How are you?
Very happy because it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, so you're 21 again.
Oh yes, I wish.
Okay, well we've got a young lady here that's 21 today. And who are you here with?
I'm here with my friends at second D playing ball.
You're bowling. Can you bowl?
Yes.
Can you play ball?
Not really.
Can any of your friends play ball?
No.
Okay, well you have fun. Lucky to meet you on your 21st birthday. Alright, so I'll run down. Right, okay, well let's get it on now. Ralph Suke versus Marcus Shamat. This is it now. This is the final match on the table one for the evening. Let's hear a little round of applause here. We've got Ralph from...
Alright guys, so we're about to kick this one off. It's late here at the IDM. Just gone 11 o'clock. Shamat's winning the lag.
Unless you don't want to.
Yeah, it should be an interesting match, this one. Both players rolling back the years. Probably be a little bit of safety here and there, I think, for this one. Yeah, Shamat can still play. So, let's have a look. Yeah, Shamat just came through a hill match as well. Ralph's been waiting patiently for this, but here we go. So Shamat to break. Well, he's made the cue ball in the side. Yeah. Right, so Ralph. Looking to run these out for the first rack. Ball in hand there. Took his time. Working out that best place. Little extension for this shot. It's a big stretch there. Not too much to do with the cue ball though. And that will do nicely. Just okay, I think. Just gone past the 8, enough for him to get to the 3. And just drop this onto the 7. Yeah, nicely done. And he's going for his extension again. Interesting. I mean, he's looking for the rest now as well, so I thought he was going to stretch all the way for this one, but he's choosing to use the rest. Should be okay here. A little bit thinner than he would have liked. Would have liked the cue ball to have gone a couple further inches there up the table. It should still be okay though. I'm just wondering, is he going to come between the 5 ball and the left side rail in that gap, and then take the 5 into the side pocket? I think if he just tries to drop this in, the cue ball's going to be going into that 5. Just have a look, we'll see what he's thinking. Just had enough there to draw back under the side pocket, so he's okay. He had to put a good stroke on it though for that. But this table is really responsive, so it was fairly easy for him to do that shot. I said it was running well, the table. Any harder and he'd have been in off in the corner there. Seen a few of them. Kaledio Kachi, previous game. Scratched in the side pocket off a draw shot. Critical point in the match as well against Fraser Patrick. And it cost him the match, but Ralph making steady work of this rack. The draw shot. So Ralph Suke 1-0 up, taking the opening rack after ball in hand. Marcus Shamat scratching on the break into the side pocket. So Ralph, first break of the match for him. See what he can do. This table is breaking very well. Joshua Filler had 4 break and run outs in his previous match on this table. He was absolutely on fire. Oh dear, so Ralph scratching in the side pocket as well. Big break there, 4 balls if you count in the cue ball. So Marcus shouldn't be any trouble really. Follow this through. Got the 4 into the top right pocket. Just mind the speed though. I say the table is playing quick. Doesn't want to overhit this. The last thing he wants is the cue ball parked on the side rail. Just got to be a bit careful of that. He's okay. Yep, that'll do. No trouble really for Marcus. Little stretch there. He isn't the tallest guy in the world, Marcus, so he does have to stretch sometimes for a few of these shots. Oh, wow, I thought he just missed that for a second. He knows it as well. A little smile from Marcus. These pockets are pretty sharp, about 4 inches. But the cut's really sharp on them, so if you catch the jaw on a shot like that, sometimes it will hang. So 1-1. Look at that, looking for the last ball. It's in the last pocket. Did a lap around the table between them then. It's always in the last pocket, isn't it? Now what about Shamat? Is he going to scratch again? I'm going to see 3 scratches in a row. Has he made the 4 ball? He has. Yeah, he's made another ball there as well, so not got a shot on the 1. So he'll be looking for some sort of safety here. He's going to be stretching again, I think, though. And it depends how tight that 1 is onto the rail as well. If there's a little bit of a gap between the 1 and the rail, it'll make the safety shot a little bit easier. I think he's looking to come off the right-hand side. Send the cue ball 3 rails. Yeah, I mean, that was the only danger with that shot. The 1 ball was always going to be going that sort of way. So what's Ralph going to do? Is he just going to try and leave the cue ball behind the 9? Hit it soft. Little draw. Yeah, he's played it well. But you can see the speed of the table. It's pretty speedy. The 1 ball nearly came out. I don't think Marcus can get to the side of it. He might be able to swerve it around the side of the 9 ball. That's what he's looking at. We might be able to swerve it into the rail to kick the one back down the table. Oh, well. From the look of that shot, he was just looking to catch it on the way back down, I think. So Ralph back at the table, ball in hand. Is he going to be running these out? Just got to get from the 1 to the 2 is the key shot in this one. And be coming back down the centre of the table here. Oh, well, chose the 2 rails. Widen the angle. Some players would have just played that 1 rail and just come back down the centre of the table, but he's okay. So Ralph, good chance now. Yeah, nicely controlled there from Ralph. Now he's a little bit straight the wrong way here, so he might draw this back all the way up the table to take the 6 in the side, or he could even follow through and take the 6 into the top left pocket. Let's just see what he's thinking. Looks like he's going for the draw. Yeah. Is he straight in on this as well? He might be dead straight on this as well. If he's straight in on this one, he's going to be drawing it back again. Taking the 7 into the bottom left. Or he might just have a slight angle to come off the side rail above the centre pocket and back out. Hard to see. Yeah, he's not happy. It's one of them little funny shots. Okay. So he did just have a slight angle there. But he's played that well. Just drops it in. And he's got a nice shot on the 7. So Ralph should be looking at 2-1 up. Nice shot. Just had a little funny angle again on that one, so he's just ran it through 2 rails. So 2-1. Dry break from Ralph. Not left the one sticking out anywhere for Marcus. We'll probably be looking at a push out here. Marcus just looking the best place to leave that cue ball. Yeah, I think Ralph will be taking this on. Looking to hide the cue ball maybe behind the 4 and the 2, around that area. It's a natural angle, depends how close the 1 is to the top rail though. If there's a bit of a gap between the 1 and the top rail, it's a natural angle there just to drop the cue ball behind the 4. And there is a bit of distance there though, so you'd have to be quite accurate with that shot. And the other problem is with that shot, if you don't get it, you are going to leave the 1 sticking out. Oh, Marcus had other ideas, but he has stuck it up there. Yeah, I kind of like the other way really, just floating the cue ball behind the 1 there, instead behind the 4. Find a natural angle to send it that way. What's Ralph doing? Is he going forward? I'm going to take the 2 long into the bottom right. Yeah, so he should be okay here. I mean, he's just having a look. The natural angle, if he drops this in, the cue ball's going to be rolling into the 3 ball, so he might just have to sort of punch it a little bit to come off the rail and possibly take the 3 ball into the same pocket. The only other thing, he might be able to roll it through to take the 3 into the right side pocket. I think he might just try and punch this in. Take the 3 into the same pocket. Oh. Well, not too sure what he was thinking. It was a tricky little shot down the rail though, to get the cue ball for shape for the 3, but the 3 will go into the top left pocket, but that side pocket's a bit of a problem. Just going to be looking for safe here. Thin off the side of the 3, take the cue ball to the top left. And he might just be okay there. He's got a good white anyway, right on the rail. Has he left the edge sticking out? No. Yeah. Must have been thin. Looked really tight. It didn't look like that was possible. Another scratch in the side pocket. So again, Suke ball in hand. No real danger here. I think the 5 will drop into the left side pocket. Hasn't got to do a lot with that. The 6 ball's waiting for the top right as well. Just having a look at the 5 ball. Well, he can easily draw back to take it bottom left if it's a bit too tight. Does look pretty tight from here. I think he's looking into the bottom left pocket. Yeah, well played. Do nicely. So Ralph, good chance here just to put another rack on the board. Is he just going to drop this in, or is he going to go 2 rails, or is he going to draw it back? It's hard to see the angle he's got there. I think he might just draw this back slightly. Yep. Okay, so Ralph Suke about to put another rack on the board here. Three one. And are we going to see another dry break? Just wondering, is he going to make a little adjustment here to his break? Not had much success so far. So he did, but still dry. Now what's Marcus going to do? Is he going to just play the 1 into the rail, draw back behind the 6 and the 7? Looks like a good shot for me. Doesn't need to hit it too hard. Just a little soft draw. Or is he thinking something else? Yeah, he's going to be rolling this soft to come underneath the 4 here now. He's going in. He's gone in. Wow, Marcus. He keeps going in off, doesn't he? He'll be disappointed there, Marcus. I thought the draw was a better shot for me, really. Just soft draw. The 1 ball would have been down the table. And you got some good blockers there. 6, 7 and the 3 ball would have all been in the way. Yeah, but Ralph ball in hand again in this match. Marcus just keeps giving it him. It is late though, guys. It's getting on for midnight here. He's okay. Not sure if that was the intended route there for Ralph. I think he was trying to go the top right pocket with the 3, but he's okay. He's got a shot. Not too much to do with the cue ball. Draw it back, bit of right hand English. And the 4 ball's waiting. So again, little soft draw here, let the spin do the work for you. Well, you've seen there the sort of slide on the cue ball. Didn't really come down the table much, so has he got a bridge over the 7 here? Might have to jack up a little bit. He might just about be okay. Yeah, he's good. He's good there, Ralph. He's okay here. He's got a slight angle, but he doesn't need to roll through too far with this. Should still be okay for the 6. Yeah, he's fine. So no real problems now. Just having a little look there at the 8 into the side. Just make sure he leaves the right angle. Just draw this back. And that's perfect. We go. So Ralph 4-1 up. And there we go. Yeah, 4-1 Suke. Marcus Shamat making it easy for him at the moment. Keeps giving him ball in hand. I think that's nearly every rack almost so far, isn't it? Yeah, these Rasson tables do play well, but this one is like lightning. Brand new table, brand new cloth, brand new balls. You've got to be careful on it. And the pockets, like I say, about 4-inch pockets as well. A little bit tighter than last year. Now, can Ralph find a bit of success with the break off? Not had much so far in this match with it. Well, he's got the 1. He's got the 2. But he's not got a shot on the 4. It's a big break there from Ralph. So 1 good safety here. Might just give him control to take another rack. He's going to be going for the bridge though. Just wondering here, is he going to go thin? I was just wondering if he was going to go thin off the right hand side of the 4 and try and come behind the 5 ball. He could play that shot. The 4 ball wouldn't move very much if he hits it thin. Puts a bit of spin, right-hand English on it. It's just too awkward, I think, for him to get the hand on the table to play that kind of shot. So he's going to look for cover behind the 7 here. Well, I'm not too sure. I think Marcus might be able to hit that full ball. And if he can, he might go for the bank shot. He's 4-1 down. He's probably thinking, you know what? Let's just push the boat out. So I think Marcus, if he can bank this, he might even be able to pot it into the corner. He's banking it. There we go. So Marcus pushing the boat out. He's 4-1 down. Why not attack the double? So 3 balls away from another rack for Marcus. He's not wasting much time. There we go. And just like that, 4-2. So, what's Ralph thinking? Push out. Almost similar in a way to the last rack. It's a kind of, I say, natural angle. I don't know whether Marcus can get enough of the right hand side of the 1 there to just come back over behind the 4. He might be able to. He's looking at it. Depends how good your eyes are. I mean, he can come off the left hand side of the 1, but that's thin. What's Ralph looking at here? Yeah, I mean, he could hit the left-hand side of that one ball thin, and he would come back down the table, but it's that thin, and when they're really close to the rail, it does make it tricky. But Ralph put the cue ball there, so he must have seen something. Is that what he's looking at? Is he looking to come off the left-hand side? He's got to be careful. If he hits it wrong, the cue ball will be going in that corner pocket. The only other shot I can think, if he could potentially just roll up to the one ball. It's really soft to leave the cue ball sitting on the one. But you trust in the table there and your stroke. Okay, well, he's had a good result there, Ralph. Just banked it down the table in the end. He did need to hit another ball, though, with the one. Slow it down, because it would have come straight back up the table for Marcus. Now, is Marcus going to swerve around the side? Yeah. I think he's just going to swerve around the side of this 3-ball. I do like that shot. It just depends whether the 9-ball's in the way a little bit. Yeah, so he's coming off the other side now. Still got to swerve this into the rail. Oh, well, this could be behind the 4. Nearly. But he'll be okay with that. He's not left it, so Ralph's going to be looking for another safety. It just depends how much of that 1 ball he can hit. Might just be rolling this forward slow to take the cue ball behind the 6. Just like that. He's played that really well there, Ralph. That's tricky. I don't know whether that's on. That shot doesn't look like it's on for me. This one might do. Possibly. Well, no. It's a tough hit, this is. I don't think he can come into that bottom rail enough to make the cue ball come over. He's almost got to swerve the cue ball into the bottom rail. Hit it really soft to let the spin. Yep, there you go. If he'd have hit it a touch softer, he might have just caught the edge of the 1. Tough shot that was to get out of for Marcus. And again, Ralph's got ball in hand again. No real problems on the rack here for him to run this one out. As long as he gets on that 2 ball into the side pocket, he should be fine. So straight up the middle of the table here. And that looks good. He won't mind that. Yes, he'd have liked to have gone a bit further, but he's okay. Just got to take this up the top rail, back down the centre of the table. Just all about speed control again here. Oh, well, he went that way instead. Yeah, so you put some inside English on that with the draw to try and make it obviously go 2 rails. I'd have just gone 1 rail, I think. He's given himself a problem now, Ralph has. Yeah, I thought 1 rail would have been the safer way of playing that shot. I mean, this is tricky. I don't think he can get to the top rail enough without spinning the cue ball into that top rail to make it come back over. He's almost got to swerve the cue ball into the rail, maybe. It just depends how much of that top rail Ralph can hit. No, he might be okay from looking at that. He's got to go for that extension. He's already used it a few times in this match. Oh, wow. Well, ball in hand for Marcus this time. Yeah, a bit of an unforced error there. Ralph snookering himself behind the 4. And it all came from that previous shot where Ralph had ball in hand and he didn't quite get on that position for the shot in the side pocket as well as he would have liked. But anyway, Marcus at the table, looking to make short work of this. No problems here. Drop this in, take the 6 into the same pocket. He's going to be stretching at this one again, look. Is he just going to go 1 rail or is he going to go 2 rails? 1 rail. Oh, same again here. He's going to have to go 1 rail off this one. He's not really hit that well. Yeah. He'd have liked to have been a bit further down the table. This isn't a gimme. We have seen a few shots hung in this in the corner pockets when they've been thin. Yeah, well played. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief for that one. So 4-3, Ralph Souquet leading Marcus Shamat. It's late, it's midnight here in Bucharest. Don't forget, guys, the main event is starting tomorrow. This is the Invitational tournament. Main event starting tomorrow, about 9 o'clock local time here. So, about 9 hours time. If you're struggling to work out the time difference. We'll be live all day tomorrow. Have some great matches lined up for you. What's Marcus going to do with the break? Is he going to go in off again? Well, he's made the 8. And he looks like he's got a shot on the 1. Oh, well, that's kind of helped him a little bit there with the 2 going. Natural angle, cue ball coming down the table. yes, it's going to be seeing some traffic with those 4 balls. You'd expect the cue ball to be going into one of those 4 balls towards the left-hand side. Possibly the 6 or the 7. But just all in on the pot here. Let the cue ball come down the table. The 3 balls down there anyway. I mean, it's a tricky shot this is to pot the 1. It's thin. And if you start trying to make it harder by putting some spin on it to get a better shape on the 3, it's making it more missable. So I think we'll just see Marcus just drop this in. It's a bit of top spin just to help it. You won't be hitting it too hard. Just stroke it in. And take a little bit of a gamble with the cue ball, I think. How's his luck? It's very good, yeah. That was the shot. Like I say, just take a little bit of a gamble there with the position. All in on the pot. And he's had a good result. Now, draw this back, left side rail. Take the 4 in the side pocket to the right. Unless he's got a bit of angle to come up table here. Looks a bit straight to me. Yeah. Oh, wow. He's not hit that very well. Got into a little bit too much there. Now this will cut back into the bottom right pocket. You can sort of float it in. Again, it's one of them shots where if you play that, you kind of trust into a little bit of luck with the position here, putting everything into the pot. The natural angle will take the cue ball back across for the 6 into the same pocket possibly as the 4. He's had a bit of a slice of luck on that one, hasn't he? I mean, just caught the knuckle there of the side pocket. Now where's he? Well, he's only going to be able to take this into the bottom right pocket, but the 9's in the way. He's going to have to draw this off the side rail, I think. Oh, he could follow it through. I didn't think that was available, that option, but he's left it for Ralph. So Ralph back at the table, looking to go 5-3 up. And he's okay here. I mean, he can just drop this in with a bit of topspin. Doesn't need to do anything fancy. 7's waiting in the other side pocket. Just roll it in. Trust the table. Trust your stroke. Just like that. Ooh, now then. He's just off straight here, the wrong way. So he's going to be looking to take the 9 ball into the bottom left pocket, I think. Now, it just depends how hard is he going to play it off the top rail to come back down? Or is he just going to float it in with the topspin and let the cue ball just roll forward? Just depends how much angle he's got on this. I think he might be going off the top rail. But then he's going to have to play this a bit firmer on the shot. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. I think he's going to be going top rail. Oh, he was okay. Yeah, he was okay there. I thought for a moment there he was going top rail. Oh, that was a bit, yeah. Another couple of millimeters thinner and that wouldn't have gone in there. So 5-3. Ralph Souke leads Marcus Shamat here. And is Ralph going to have a bit more success on the break off? He's potting the balls. He just needs a bit more fortune on his break. Nothing down. What's Marcus thinking? That's tight into the side pocket. It will go, but that isn't easy. It does go into the bottom left corner though. He's looking at it in the centre. This isn't easy. He's having a good look, isn't he? He could take it long into the bottom left corner. Yeah, that wasn't easy. It's a good job it didn't go in as well, because he'd have been snookered on the 2. Now what's Ralph going to do? Is he just going to hit this soft? Come underneath the 2 and the 6? The pot, I don't think it'll pot. It won't go past the 2 ball, I don't think. And that is a shot. He can play this just to drop it down the table with the cue ball. I think that might be what he's looking at. Top spin, just hit it soft. There we go. Marcus getting the jump cue. And the jump cues of these days. It's so easy. It's so easy to jump the ball now with these high-tech jump cues. Look at that. What a shot. Yeah, going back years ago, it was a lot more tricky to do a jump shot with the cues back then. That many different jump cues, the different technology in them now does help. But this isn't easy on the 2 ball. Tough shot there. Sort of threw himself into that a little bit, Marcus, but he did need to get a bit of action there for the cue ball to have some kind of shape on the 3. But by giving that bit extra, makes the pot a lot harder. Good chance for Ralph again. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, just sort of tweaks it a little bit there, didn't he, Ralph? He's giving Marcus some opportunities to get back into this match. Should be okay here. Gonna just come off the side rail. Okay. He's got a look in on the 4, but it's not a gimme. Not for shape anyway to find a way to get to the 5. Cue ball's coming away from the 5 ball here. And he's looking at it in the side pocket, but again, it's quite a steep angle. It's quite sharp. Yeah. Tricky little shot to work out position. You know, the thing, he could possibly just hit it soft and sort of leave the cue ball around that area where the 4 is and take a longer shot on the 5. Oh wow, well he's gone for the big shot and he's got it. He's played that very well. Great shot from Marcus. That's the best shot he's played in this match. Oh, just rattled that one though. But it's gone in. Should just be okay here. Any further and he'd have been taking this into the top right pocket, but I think he can just drop this in. He might be drawing him back to the left rail here. Yeah. Oh, again, it just caught the rail there. But he's okay, so 5-4 now. Marcus Shamat trailing Ralph Souquet. Now, one good break from Marcus. Could be looking at 5-all. Not to be. Dry break. Can Ralph just swerve this a little bit around the 5? Guys, this is the final match for tonight, but don't forget we're back tomorrow with the main event. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and the bell notification if you want to catch the action. Yeah, we do stop and start the stream sometimes for the different games. But if you hit that bell, you'll be notified as soon as we go live. But yeah, we'll be back 9 AM local time tomorrow. It's 12 o'clock gone now, so about 9 hours time. We'll be back, starting off the main event. Going to be some great games coming. Stay tuned for that. Now, let's see if Marcus can chip this one into the corner. Well, not quite. Ralph's got the same sort of shot here. Take this into the top left. Chip it in the corner. Cue ball's naturally going to be coming around that way. Back down for the 2. Or he could play a safe, do the same thing. Hit it a little bit thinner. Send the cue ball around, back down behind the 2. Just depends how he's feeling. The only problem with the pot, the cue ball's coming a little bit closer towards the corner pocket, top right corner pocket, so just depends how he's feeling. Yeah, wow. Well, he didn't want to hit, I don't think he was looking to hit it that thin. I think he was looking for a little bit thicker there, just to send it 3 rails, 4 rails back under the 2 ball. But he'll be okay, he'll be happy. Still got it safe. Yeah, nice kick from Marcus. Good result there. This isn't an easy hit. Unless he can get through that gap. He might just be able to get through the gap here between the 7 and the 9. He's looking at it. Looks a bit tight though. Good shot from Ralph, that was. Yeah, very good shot from Ralph. Nothing wrong with his eyes. Oh, wow. Look at that. Bit of fortune there for Marcus. It was a good hit, though, to get out of that. He's played it well to even hit the 1 ball there. A little bit fortunate. But out of the frying pan into the fire. He's hooked himself. So what can he conjure up here? think he was probably playing that into those balls in the corner, the 6 and the 8, maybe trying to get lucky. I think he has left this on for Ralph. Looks like the 2 will pass. Oh. Well, he wasn't looking for that. He's still okay. Still got a shot on the 3. But he certainly wasn't looking to run into the 5 there. Well, only shot I can see here. 3 rails. Take the 4 into the right side pocket. So a bit of top spin here. Touch your left hand English. Just stroke that 3 into the corner. Cue ball will be coming down that line. All about that speed control. Well, it was down that line, wasn't it? But is Ralph going to take this on? It's a tough one. Not got too much to do with the cue ball here. He's automatically going to be on the 5. He's just got to make sure of the pot. To the top right corner. Just drop it in. Trust the table. Ah, good shot. Good shot from Ralph there. Yeah, didn't need to worry too much about the cue ball there. Was always going into the 7. So one good shot here. He's got to be a little careful. If he cuts the 6 ball, the cue ball's going into the 8. And that might mean losing shape. Just depends if you can draw this back just to miss the 8 and come across it. Yeah, just enough to do that. He still would have liked to have had the 7 in the side, but he's straight in the corner, so Ralph should probably take this long top left pocket. And the 8 ball's waiting. I just hit that slightly to the left there, but it still didn't matter. It was still okay. Yeah, gonna have to take the 9 into the side pocket, I think. So here we go. Ralph looking to put himself on the hill. Should be okay here. Trust your stroke. Just drop it in the side. And there we go. So Ralph Suke on the hill. 6-4 up against Marcus Shamat. Both players having chances in this game. I think Marcus just scratched a couple too many times earlier in the match. Gave Ralph ball in hand. And he didn't waste much time running out. So Ralph looking for one good break to close this one out. He's not really had the greatest fortune with his break in this match, Ralph. But then again, neither has Marcus. Right, so Ralph's found his break. And he's okay there. He's got a shot on the 2 in the side. Not sure what he's looking at. Did the 9 go in? Oh, I thought the 9 went in for a minute there. He's looking at. He wants to move the rack out the way. I wondered what he was looking at. But there we go. So he's. I think he's got a little angle here just to come down table. Natural angle. It's hard to tell. He might be straight in on it again. He's having a good look. I mean, if he's got that slight angle, like say the cue ball will be coming down the table to the left-hand side of the 9 and the 8. He's having a good think. He might even play safe. If he's not got the good angle he needs to come down the table, he might even play safe off this. That's what he's doing, I think. Yeah, good safety there from Ralph. Some players that have just still potted the 2 ball and then played safe off the 3, but a bit of experience there from Ralph. Didn't rush into it. He has left Marcus a bit of a straightforward kick though. Ralph, if Marcus executes this well, Ralph could be coming back in a bit of trouble here. He's going to swerve this around the 4, look. Loads of side. And there you go. So, Marcus taking the initiative. If Ralph can just go 1 rail at this, the 2 is coming down to the bottom left side of the table, but the cue ball's coming to the right hand side of the table. And there's a bit of traffic in the way, so just depends whether he's got that 1 rail to go straight into it from behind. There we go. So Ralph's found the shot. Marcus back in trouble. Another 1 rail kick here. Yeah, he might even go 2 rails to catch the bottom rail to send the 2 ball towards the 3. Might even knock the 3 in. Oh, well, look at that. He's played that well. Lucky. Yeah, he's played that nice, Marcus. Again, Ralph back at the table. A little bit of a safety battle here. What's Ralph going to do? Is he going to send the cue ball to the top right pocket? Then the 2 ball back down the left-hand side of the table? Or is he thinking something else? He might even have a sort of cut the 2 ball towards the pocket here and come back down the left-hand side of the table with the cue ball. Yeah. I think he might have left this on. You know what? I think he stuck it up. Oh, good shot from Marcus again there. Yeah, that'll work. If he just drops this in, 2 rails, or maybe even just the 1 rail, he will have a shot on the side pocket here. Probably his best option. So drop the 3 in. Oh, he spin it out. Oh, that'll do as well. 2 rails, back out. So got a shot on the 4, bottom right corner. Just got to be careful he doesn't hook himself on that 5. Oh, he's played that well again. A few little nice touch shots here for Shamat. He's going to need another one here though. I think he's going to have to draw this back and take the 7 into the same pocket maybe. Not sure if he can hold for the 7 into the bottom left pocket. He might be able to. Okay, so side pocket for the 7. Use the 2 rails there. All about the speed control for this one. And then we should be looking at 6-5. He's played that well. So 1 good shot. Oh, I thought for a moment he'd overcut that, but he's played it well. So Marcus Shamat, another rack back on the board. Trailing 6 racks to 5. Are we going to see a hill thriller? Both players just exiting for a second. They'll be back in a moment. got both players back from the little break there. Just taking a moment here. So Ralph Souke leading Marcus Shamat 6-5. Are we going to see a hill? Okay, so Marcus needs another good break. And that's not going to be it. So Ralph Souke jumping out the chair there. He'll be looking to close this one out from here. Not too many problems really. Just the 3 ball maybe to think about. 2 to the 3. He's got options. If he can just get a nice shape on this 2 ball. And that looks good. So drop this in, come between the 7 and the 9 ball. Maybe take the 3 into the side pocket. And he could sort of come out wider to take the 3 towards the top right pocket, possibly. I think he'll be going side pocket for the 3 here. Just drop this in. He's coming round, he's having a look, so what's he thinking? He's got a little bit of an angle to work with if he wants to come wider and then take the 3 to the right side pocket or the right corner pocket. It just depends how he's feeling out there. Probably going to go side pocket to the left side pocket, I think. Well, no, he's coming out. Yeah, must have been a bit too much angle there just to hold for the left side pocket. But he's okay. Too much to do with the cue ball here. Just stroke this in. The 4's waiting. And so is the 5 into the bottom left corner. It's the only real shot here. 5 to the 6 now. If he can just work that out, he should be looking at closing this one out, Souke. Shamat will be a little bit disappointed there with the break. Hasn't really worked for him in this match. He had 1 good break. So this is the shot now. So 1 good shot for Ralph here. And he's got an angle. He can come out. He can come to the right side of the table where he's looking there. He could even just drop this in and take the 6 ball into the side pocket. Yeah, so plenty of angle. Now is he just going to roll forward to the side of the 9 ball? Or is he just going to draw it back a touch? I could do it either way. He could just bump into the 9 soft here if he wanted to, but it looks like he's just drawing it back a touch. Oh, well, he went for the bump. Played it well. Could have gone wrong, but he played that well, so 3 balls away. Ralph, he'll be breathing a sigh of relief here. It's gone midnight. And there we go. So Ralph, nice run out there for the final rack. Yeah, well played to Ralph. Bit unlucky, Marcus. He just scratched too many times earlier in the match. Right at the start of the match, I think he scratched 3 times in 3 racks in a row. Little bit unlucky there. Solid play from both players, but Ralph just edging out there, 7-5 over Marcus Shamat. Now, don't forget, guys, we'll be back tomorrow starting at 9 AM local time. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, though, because you might not realise we're live streaming. But just tune in to the Billiards Network. Subscribe if you've not already done so. And we'll catch you all tomorrow. This is Matt from Darkside Pool. We'll catch you tomorrow, guys. But thanks for watching.